Marhaban, hello everyone, with you here is Rashid the Arab Gamer, gaming from the Arab world, and I finally got to fly a TIE fighter in next gen. Yes, I'm talking about Star Wars Battlefront, and it was an amazing experience. Despite the criticism, despite people's worry, I went in and I had fun. I had fun playing this game. I don't care what people say. I don't care if people think that this isn't the Battlefront that we grew up playing or whatever. I had fun playing this game, and it was a Star Wars game. So, okay, basically I got to play two modes. I got to play the squadron attack mode or the flight mode, where basically you get to pick your starfighter. If you're Imperial, you're obviously TIE fighter. If you're Rebels, you're X-Wing, or if you're lucky, a Millennium Falcon. I got to side with the Emperor, so I got to play with the TIE fighter. And it was really good. The controls are kind of a bit weird. So you control with the right analog stick. But if you want to move around, or if you want to turn, you got to use the right analog stick. Sorry, so it's the left analog stick to like sort of strafe, and the right analog stick to like turn around. So it is kind of like a first-person flying game, I guess. It did take some getting used to, but thankfully it is way easier than Battlefield. Now I know a lot of you are thinking, Battlefield, I love the planes, I love the helicopters, but I just can't fly them, they're too difficult. But here it is so easy, thankfully, because there's a lock-on mechanic. All you have to do is hold the L2 trigger, shoot with the R2, also fire R1 torpedo missiles and sort of strike your enemy. It's very easy. But it also has a skill level, because you can use the D-pad to sort of turn around, do like dodges and air dodges and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. Missions sometimes occasionally throw in like mission objectives. So like while you're having a multiplayer skirmish, there could be like defend the air fleet or destroy the rebel air fleet that is carrying secret plans, stuff like that. So those are kind of curveballs that come in your way, and they sort of add a bit of variety. The other mode I tried was the multiplayer mode. Got to play Battle of Hoth. I know a lot of people criticize that it was a bit too narrow, but it wasn't really that narrow. It was okay, it was reasonable. The thing is, it works a lot like Rush mode, where if anyone's played Battlefield Rush, where you start off with like a small part of the map, and as you go in, you have to destroy or hack these little objectives, and it sort of opens up the map. And it works pretty much the same way. It keeps doing that up until you reach the last area where it's really open. It really feels like the Battle of Hoth. So it's not like as narrow as people claim it to be. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to control any of the walkers. And I know a lot of people have criticized that the walkers are pretty much on rails, which is sad. The core mechanic, I'm talking about the shooting, the power-ups, it really has that Star Wars feel mixed with current gen or modern controls, and that's something that's really important. I think a lot of people overlook that. They think, I don't want to play this game, I'm just going to go back to Star Wars Battlefront, the old one. Go ahead, no one's stopping you, but that game did have some design issues or some things that probably don't carry over well today. And if you want to really enjoy a good Star Wars multiplayer game, I really think Battlefront nailed it. I did manage to try also the co-op mode, although very briefly, and it was really tough. But it was still a good experience, and I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it, especially because it's a split-screen co-op mode. But that's pretty much my experience with Star Wars Battlefront. Don't forget to check out my other Gamescom videos, which I will be posting today and later on. With you was Rashid the Arab Gamer, gaming from the Arab world. Yeah.